Hey guys, it's Destiny. I just wanted to come on really quick. I literally just watched a video on YouTube of one of my favorite natural hair vloggers, and basically her whole video was her being depressed about the length of her hair. She just cut her hair and she's unhappy with the length or whatever. She took all this time to get this length and now it was just a whole bunch of mess. And it's not just her. I've seen it at other places. I've had people talk to me about, oh, I wish my hair was like yours and blah blah blah, and it bothers me. I appreciate the compliment. It's lovely, it's nice, thank you, God bless you, all those lovely things. However, okay, what is starting to bother me is it took us so long to be liberated from the perm. It took us so long to be okay, for the media to realize, okay, we're not just beautiful with straight silky hair. We're not just beautiful when we're going through the pain of scalp burns and damaging our hair to be straight. We are beautiful with our natural hair. We've finally gotten to that point where it's not a fad. It's not just a trend. This is something that we're taking on. This is a mindset that we have now accepted and accepted of ourselves. We finally accepted who God has created us to be. We finally accepted what God has given us as black women. But we are setting ourselves back by focusing on length and hair texture. These two things are causing a division amongst people, mainly like on the YouTube world and things like that. Certain hair textures be shading others and others are left out, and just stupidity. It's like we've come so far just for y'all to try to take us back. Like, a lot of things come into play with your hair texture. It's solely genetics. Unless you are heat training or you have some kind of texturizer in your hair, the way that your hair texture is because of your genetics. Your mama, your daddy, your great-grandparents, your great-great-great-parents, whatever is in your gene pool, that is reflective of the type of hair texture that you have. It don't make no one is better because they have a looser curl pattern than someone else, or someone's is tighter than someone else. None of that stuff matters. You're natural. This is what you were born with. Embrace it. Stop focusing on what other people have. Stop comparing yours to what someone else has. There's no comparison. You are God's fingerprint. This is you. I have like 3 to 4 different hair textures, different textures in my hair. Someone else might not have that. So why would I compare what I have to what someone else's have? They might have 3 or 4 different hair textures than I do. I'm not going to compare what my hair looks like to someone else's. That's stupid. Embrace what you have. Embrace what you were born with and work with it. Change it up, fix it up, and to your aesthetic, the way that you want it to look. But don't be sitting here whining and complaining about what you don't have. And length, another thing. I know maybe like 2 years ago, I went through, you know, I was upset, whatever, straightened my hair, just cut it. I wasn't trying to be professional. I wasn't trying to gauge. No, I just straight up cut it. And after my hair went back curly, I was like, okay, wow, I did this. Okay, that's fine. I'll just fix it up the way for it to be comfortable for me. And that's just what I did. I cut my hair again like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. Length does not matter to me. If you don't have a disease or illness or some kind of medical problem that is stopping your hair from growing, your hair is going to grow. The problem is are you retaining the growth that you're growing? People want to take hair vitamins. They want to take prenatal vitamins. Why are you taking prenatal vitamins? You're not pregnant. People are putting monostat on their scalp to try to grow their hair. Your hair will grow fine if you it depends on your diet, how well you're taking care of yourself, what you're putting into your body, what you're feeding your body, of course genetics, and how you're taking care of your hair. When I first went natural, the very first time, I didn't understand it. There was no YouTube, there was no natural nothing. I didn't see a natural person in sight unless they were a baby under the age of 6, okay? So I wore braids for a year. Took my hair out. All I used was the little green grease that our parents used to grease our scalp with. I did that. Got a perm in 12th grade because I wanted to be a senior. Got one perm, hated how my hair was, said I'm done. Then I transitioned back to natural, couldn't deal with the two different textures, so I cut the perm out my hair and just rocked my fro for what it was, okay? Even then, I still didn't know. I think that's when Kinky Curly first came out. I love their shampoo and their conditioner, so I was using that for a while. But what I had to do was to get a regimen down for me. I had to figure out what shampoos my hair do and do not like, what conditioners my hair do and do not like, what moisturizers I can use, how should I wrap my hair up at night, how should I wear my hair during certain seasons of the day or certain times of the day or certain, you know, seasons. In Florida, it gets really humid out here. What's the best hairstyle that I can use so that I'm not drying my hair out, which will cause breakage. I had to go through those steps. It's a trial and error with natural hair, okay? And part of that hair length is retaining what you're already growing, okay? People want to buy hair vitamins talking about, I want my hair to grow. Your hair is going to grow unless you have a medical issue. And being that this is all genetics, the rate that your hair grows at is going to be different from other people. The oil that secretes from your scalp is different from other people. And those natural oils help your hair grow. Everyone's different, okay? Stop comparing yourself to other people. So once you realize and understand that, and then you get down a regimen that works for your hair, it don't matter your texture, your type, your length, something that works for you. Then you can start to retain the growth that you are already growing. Your hair is growing, you just have to retain it. I mean, people looking at these girls and the TVs and the magazines and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, these people aren't telling you those things. It's about the retention. What is your retention rate? When you comb out your hair, when you're detangling, whenever you wash your hair, how much hair is coming out? Start paying attention to that. And then when you notice, okay, I'm seeing a lot more shed hairs than I usually do. What did I change up? Go back. What did you do differently this time? What did you do? What did you change? What hair product did you include or did you take out? It's a trial and error with your natural hair. You cannot enjoy being natural or the freedom that comes with being natural when you're so busy focusing on what other people have. I love YouTube, but it is a gift and a curse to the natural hair community because people see women of a certain curl pattern and they think their hair is going to be like that, or if they use those products their hair is going to be like that. Then they get depressed and discouraged when they realize their hair ain't doing what so-and-so's hair is doing. No, because you have to figure out what works for you. Do what works for you. Take your eyes off of other people, get in that mirror, spend some time with your hair, trial and error on your hair and see what works best for you. There's no way you're going to enjoy the freedom of being natural and doing whatever you want with your hair if you're focused on what other people are doing and what other people have in terms of their hair. It's not going to be fun. You're going to want to put a perm in your hair every day if you focus on so-and-so's Afro puff or so-and-so's twist out or braid out. Focus on you and what you can do for your hair so that you can enjoy it and so that you can have healthy hair. Healthy hair will grow, okay? Healthy hair can be retained, but you have to put in that work. Nothing is easy. Everything requires work. So I just really wanted to share that. It really just burned my toast to see this grown woman complaining about her hair, and it's something that I've seen. People have come to me complaining about their hair length and things like that, and I mean, I understand it, but at some point you gotta man up and start putting in work. Okay, you want your hair to be a certain way, put in the work. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen without you. Accept yourself for who you are right now today. Accept what your hair is doing right here, right now, today, and then it'll be easier to do those other things. So yeah, I really just wanted to get that out and share that with you guys. If you love someone, tell them. I love you all. Bye.